Ahoy, hoy, everyone. Welcome to another festive episode of the O Show. I'm O and I'm here for your amusement. Okay, so I was trying to put my list together of videos I wanted to do this season, and I wanted to talk about another Rankin Bass cartoon for you guys. I think I know which one I want to talk about. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I started Googling like non-Rankin Bass cartoon specials from back in the day. And I was thinking of this one, like, okay, there was this one that was like so fucking creepy and stupid. And then it popped up and I was like, oh my God, I had to do a review about this. So if you already saw the thumbnail, you already know I'm going to be talking about The Christmas Tree from 1991. Oh my God, you guys, have you ever seen this? This thing's a mess. Like, the writing's a mess. The animation's a mess. The moral's a mess. What the hell is the moral of the story? I don't even know. But you know what? Let's just talk about this. This is 1991's The Christmas Tree. This special opens up with a narrator, right? So he's like opening a book and he's about to tell us a story. And he's like, and this story is a delightful one. No, it's not. This is everything but a delightful story. Y'all, we are at an orphanage, right? That is the setting for this story. And it is run by this bitch named Mrs. Mavilda. Did I mention she's a bitch? So, of course, we can't have a Christmas story at an orphanage without, like, an evil witch, right? So, yes, that's happening. So, right now, currently, she has 5 orphans living in this orphanage, right? And they're all poor. They got raggedy clothes. These kids are so deprived of, like, everything in life. Their only friend is a pine tree that's in their backyard, okay? And they named the pine tree Mrs. Hopewell. Is it Miss or Mrs.? Anyway, the tree's name is Hopewell. And the reason they call her that is because they talk to it and they make wishes, and they think one day this tree is going to help them get new parents, okay? Now, my thing is, how long have they been worshiping that tree? Because I'll be damned, I'm going to be worshiping a tree, making wishes that I'm going to get new parents. And I've been in this orphanage for like 5 years. Y'all, when I tell you, so this Mavilda chick, right? She feeds these kids like this gruel, and they be looking at it like, what the fuck is this shit? But she bogus as hell. Like, look at this. This lady is sitting down at a table with all this food by herself. Half the time she ain't even eating it. She's just looking at it. Like, now she is not going to eat all this food. Like, what is she doing with this food when she's done with it? Is she putting it in the fridge? There's like a hidden fridge somewhere, like in this house. And she's just putting all this food in there so the kids don't go in there and get any. Is this like a nightly thing? It's not like, Christmas hasn't come yet. So what day of the week did she make all this food? Did she cook the food? That's not really clear because I doubt this lady cooked all this food for herself. I'm just saying, they're trying to throw this shit at you. There's no cook in the orphanage. It's just this lady and these kids. So I already called bullshit and shenanigans that she cooked this food. Like, she got no money because, like, all that will cost a pretty penny. Is she eating on the daily like this? See, this special is just already just fucking with my mind. It's fucking with my mind. And speaking of money, so let me tell you what this chick does. She would take 2 kids, put them in these nice looking outfits, right? And then the mayor of this town will come over, stand in the doorway, never comes in and goes like, this place is all nice and clean, and let me go check this out, and let me go look over here. No, he just stands at the fucking door, and he looks at these 2 kids and go, oh, they're so nice and dressed so nice. Here's some money. So he just gives her like sacks of money. And as soon as his ass turns around and walks out that door, she snatches the clothes off these kids. They're like fucking butt naked, okay? I don't even know how they show this on TV. but they're naked, and she puts the clothes back into a closet. Now, my thing is, what the fuck kind of dumbass mayor is this? Because it seems like she only has one male outfit and one female outfit. I don't know if she rotates the kids. But the mayor, every time he comes, he goes, oh, they're so nicely dressed. Here's some more money. The whole town can just go to hell already. And it's only been like 5 minutes. Also, so now this lady has like sacks of money, right? Remember when you were a kid and people would give you money? Well, not give you money. When people on TV would get money, and it was always like in a sack with like a dollar sign on it. I thought when I got older, that's how I was going to get paid. No one has given me sacks of money yet. I'm just saying. Okay. So anyway, right? So the mayor gives this lady money, and she's obviously supposed to be using it for like bills and shit and buying clothes and food for the kids. But what does she do? She calls up her raggedy friends and they all are just playing cards. She gambles the money, right? Now, I'm assuming she's winning because I'm not going to spoil anything right now. So just kind of parking lot that. So anyway, she's gambling the money and because she ain't shit. Okay. So now we have this couple. It's a couple named Judy and I don't remember her husband's name. But they have 2 little kids, right? I don't remember the kids' names right now. But anyway, they decide they want to live this new life, right? Which is so backwards because I forgot where they came from. But they moved to this town to start a new life. But they ain't got no jobs. They ain't got no money. Who does this? So they go and talk to the mayor. And they're like, hey, mayor, we're new in town. Like, gimme. So the mayor's like, okay, well, you know what? We're going to send the man to go to work. I don't know what year this is, so I guess this is what's happening. We're going to send the man to do men's work. And he's going to live in a boarding house with a whole bunch of other men. Because apparently no women are allowed because he's like, y'all can't be together. So he's going to go work somewhere and live in this boarding house. Wow, you and the 2 kids... I'm going to put you in the orphanage. What? Is that the rule when you move to this town? I don't know. That's what happens. So he sends them to the orphanage. So the husband's there too before he leaves for his whatever job he has. So they go to the orphanage and he talks to Mavilda and she gives them attitude. She's like, oh yeah, shit, I know who you are. The mayor told me it's shibbity-doo, right? So the husband goes off, and Judy and the 2 kids come in, and Mavilda shows her room. It's this crappy ass, like, I don't know, it looks like an attic, storage room or something. And she's like, oh no, this is fine. I'll just put that mattress on the floor for the kids. And Mavilda's like, oh no, you won't. Those kids are going to be living with the other kids that already live in this orphanage, and they're going to be treated the same way, okay? And you can't do nothing about it. Also, you're going to be my new Cinderella, okay? Because you're going to be my assistant. You're going to be the cook. You're going to be the cleaner. And you're going to just be doing everything, right? And this lady, Judy, she's like, okay, because shit, what are you going to do?
Come, children. Follow me. Another thing. You have to get up at 7, prepare breakfast, feed the children at 8, then clean and wash. Don't forget dinner at 6 so the children will be in bed by 7:30. I don't want to see any children out of their beds. I repeat. No children walking around after 7:30.
Y'all, when I tell you. So, when Mavilda brings the 2 kids... what the hell are these 2 kids' names? Oh, wait, I know. The boy's name is Pappy, and the girl's name is Lily. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So, Mavilda brings the 2 kids to meet the 5 orphans. And, at first they kind of go into a corner and sit with each other. But then the little girl turns around and sees the kids just standing there. And she's like, do you guys want to play with my teddy bear? Y'all, when these kids look at this girl and smile, I thought this was a Christmas horror story. Look at the horror like this on the screen. Like, this is the most creepiest thing. I don't know why the little girl thought they were all nice and friendly. I would be like, you know what? No. Absolutely not. All right, the last character that you should know about this special is a dog. There's this stray dog that always comes to the orphanage, and then the kids like give him food, and they sneak him in, and then what's her name? Mavilda be getting all pissed off and stuff, and so she tried to give the dog to the dog catcher, but then his ass like he ran off. It's funny too because there's a scene where she's trying to give the dog to this dog catcher, and then the dog breaks free and runs away, and then the kids are upstairs watching out the window, and they're all like, woo, go Licorice, like run away, right? And I just knew, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna get their asses whooped. Like this lady's gonna go upstairs and be like, are you laughing at me? With her belt. I don't know if that happens, they don't show it. But there's this dog, right? And now that Judy is there, and Judy's watching the kids and playing with them and reading them stories, and she's also doing her cleaning and all this other shit. She one day finds out about the dog, and so she was like, "Okay, well, let's give this dog a bath." So she gives the dog a bath, and he had like he has like a new collar, I think. I don't know where this collar came from, but yeah. So anyway, just know about the dog because the dog's gonna come up later. Okay, so the dumbass mayor makes another visit. I don't know if this man comes like monthly. I don't think it's weekly. He has to come like monthly. Is it monthly? I don't know. He makes another visit, and then Mavilda does the stupid thing again when she dresses these kids up in these outfits. And then the mayor's like, oh my god, like here's some money. He's a fucking dumbass. And so it's almost Christmas. Like Christmas is coming up. And the mayor is like, oh, I've seen how Judy's all nice with the kids or whatever. Christmas is coming, so I specifically want you, and I think he had like extra money too. He's like, look, here's some money. Take this money, buy the kids some clothes, and whatever you have left over, you should have enough for like a lot of presents for the kids, right? And I want you to take Judy to the store and both of you shop. Okay? He made that clear. And so Mavilda's like, okay, whatever. So Judy knows this now. The mayor told her. So she gets all excited. And she goes to the kids. And she now tells the kids, like, hey, y'all. You're going to get some clothes. And then you're going to get some presents for Christmas. So, of course, the 5 kids who are already there, they're like, what's Christmas? Right? They don't know. So Judy explains it to them. And, you know, it's a cute little moment. Right? But
You have been very kind.
Don't mention it.
I've got to tell the children the good news.
Frank? Mavilda, do you feel lucky tonight?
So Mavilda starts playing cards. She thinks she has a winning hand, but the girl across the table has a better hand. I don't know what the hell hand this is, but Mavilda loses. And she's like, oh my god, the money!
Oh no, I can't believe I lost again.
Well, you beat me.
Well, Helen dear?
What do you think, Mavilda? No!
Also, she's been drinking too. So I think when she lost the money, she must have been like throwing back a whole bunch of liquor. Because the next day, she's literally in bed saying in a cartoon that she has like the worst hangover. You know, kids are like, what's a hangover?
Doesn't that mean you're drunk?
No, it means I was drunk yesterday.
Y'all, Judy gets ready to go to the store, right? So Judy comes in and she's like, okay, Mavilda, I'm ready to go. And Mavilda is like, shit, I ain't got no money. So Mavilda's like, look, we ain't going to no store. Okay, so go sit your ass down. And also, don't let those kids outside playing anymore. Okay? And so Judy kind of puts 2 and 2 together and goes, wait, So we're not going to the store, and now you don't want the kids to play outside. Why? Because you ain't got no money, and then you don't want the kids to be outside because if the mayor sees that they don't have these new clothes that they're supposed to have, your little shitty operation or whatever thing you're trying to do is just going to be over, right? So now Mavilda's like, fuck, she's on to me. Mavilda's seriously like curses, like, ugh. How'd I get this fucking Judy out my house? So she thinks of this scheme where she calls one of her trashy friends and she's like, hey, I need you to do something. I'm going to send this girl Judy to your house and I'm going to tell her that she's going to pick up a package, right? Yeah, look at this guy's house. She says, take something valuable and put it in her purse, and then when she leaves, wait like 10 minutes or something, call the cops and be like, hey, this bitch stole something from me, right? And so the cops will come in and look in her purse, and then she'll go to jail. Like, that'll be the end of Judy. Okay, first of all, look at how this man lives, okay? Like, the stairs is right next to the recliner. I don't even know who decorated this house? A man. Because only a man would put a recliner right in front of the staircase. So, what value item do you think this man has in his house? Like, I don't understand. Number one. Number two, Judy doesn't carry a purse. We never see this lady with a purse in her hand. So, I don't know why this lady thinks he's going to stick something in a purse that doesn't exist. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then on top of that, while she's having this conversation with this dude over the phone, she's loud as hell. One of the little orphans is eavesdropping around the corner. She never sees this girl. Like, this girl is not hiding really well sometimes. So the little girl hears the conversation and she's like, oh my God, like, I gotta tell Judy, right? So Judy's about to leave to go on this quest. And the little girl's like, hey, Judy, I want to tell you something. But fucking Mavilda's standing right there, right? So I'm like, oh, girl, like, shut up. Like, try to get Judy into a room or something. So she's like, I gotta tell you something, Judy. And everyone's like, what? Well, Judy's like, well, whatever it is, go tell Mavilda. But the little girl can't do that. So Judy goes off, right? And so this little girl's like, shit. So she goes and she tells the rest of the kids. She goes and she's like, look, y'all, I overheard Mavilda. She's trying to do this to Judy. Like, she is up to no good, right? And the little kids are like, oh my God, like, what are we going to do? Like, it's awful. And this little girl goes like, I mean, she didn't say this word for word, but pretty much she's like, yeah, I know, like, Mavilda's a fucking bitch, right? But what's so funny is that Mavilda walks up behind this girl and hears her, right? And I don't understand how you got all these kids in front of you, right? Not one of them could have been like, shh, girl, Mavilda's like coming. She's standing right behind you. No, they're letting this girl trash talk Mavilda. Mavilda hears this and she's like, oh, you talking shit. Okay, so let's pause right here because I kind of skipped. It's the alcohol. I kind of skipped something. It's kind of a big deal. So, when Judy first started hanging out with these kids outside, right? And she's like under the tree and everything, and someone says something about the tree, and she's like, what? And she's like, yeah, this is Mrs. Hopewell. Like, this is our best friend. And she's like, holy shit, like, these some sad ass kids talking to a tree. So Judy decides, okay, stop talking to this tree. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make you guys something so you can keep your tree, like, is there. But I'm going to, like, make this tree, like, 2.0, right? I'm going to make it better. So, in, like, one afternoon, Judy gets a whole bunch of wood and tools, and she builds this slide out of wood. First of all, who is going down a wooden slide? But, again, I don't know what year this is supposed to be, so this is probably old times. So, you mean to tell me this lady took wood, I don't know how much wood was available just lying around, but she was sawing and hammering. She had to have been like, what's that thing called when you smooth the wood? Sanding? She builds a slide on the, like over the tree, like it's going over like a limb and everything. Like again, one woman in like one day. Okay, so when Mavilda is talking to her dude, talking about like put something valuable in Judy's purse, she also tells him like, and while you're at it, get like an axe or a chainsaw or something and come over and cut this fucking tree down because reasons, because she's a bitch, right? Okay, so now when Mavilda catches this girl talking shit about her, she threatens them and she's like, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that fucking tree cut down and then I'm going to make firewood out of the wood, right? And so all the kids are like, oh no, you can't do that. But what's so funny is they show this like this picture of the not a picture, but you know, the camera's like zooming out this windows because it's reminding us that the tree is outside, right? But I like it because remember that slide was built and the slide is next to the tree, but then I think the animators forgot there was a slide. Now the slide is gone. So I just had to say that because animation errors. So now the kids are pissed off. They're like, God damn it, this fucking bitch. So they're like, okay, well, Pappy, since you're new and your family came from the mayor's office, you know where his office is at. So we vote to have you go to his office and tell him about this bitch. Like, you need to go spill the tea, right? And so Pappy thinks about it and he goes, well, no, because when I was there, it was this time and I'm looking outside and it looks like it's this time. So I'm assuming the mayor's office is closed. Like all of a sudden he decides to be smart. So someone goes, well, you know who can help us? Santa Claus. And I got this picture book. And according to this picture book, we live here and Santa Claus lives here. I don't know, like, where exactly they live for them to live here, and it just looks like 5 miles away is Santa's workshop, like the North Pole. So are they living in Antarctica? I don't understand these stories when they do shit like that. Like, now you know, to get to the North Pole, it's gonna take you like a week. You poor kids, okay? Poor as in you got no car, you got no money. You talk about you're gonna get to the North Pole. But they do, right? So here comes Licorice. So they sneak Licorice into the house and tell the dog the plan because, you know, cartoon dogs know everything. So they're like, okay, well, Licorice, we're going to like put you on this sleigh and then you're going to pull Pappy and you're going to take him to the North Pole. And of course the dog's like, roof, roof, yes. Okay, so anyway, they sneak Pappy out the window and he grabs a whole bunch of blankets to keep warm. And then him and Licorice go off. Okay. Now, meanwhile, Judy is still on her way to the dude's house to pick up the package. But apparently there was some kind of accident. And then the cops tell her, like, hey, you know, there's a really bad accident. Like, this road is shut down. You need to turn your ass around and go back. And she's like, oh, no, but I got to get this package. And he was like, I don't care. Turn your ass around and go back. So she's like, fine. What is this road? You mean to tell me she can't find like another road to like go around the accident? I don't know about this town, y'all. I don't know. So this is the only reason why Mavilda's plan was foiled, because there was some accident and Judy couldn't get to the house. So she's like, well, I'm gonna take my ass back home. And so she does. So as Judy is driving down this road, she passes like this tree or something. And then right behind her, we see Licorice and Pappy, you know, drive by. Run by, sled by, whatever. They passed her, right? But she didn't see them. Yo, oh my God. So there's some movement happening in the shed. And Pappy looks, and it's his sister Lily. And he's like, God damn it, what are you doing here? And she's like, Pappy, I got out. Well, first of all, somehow this little girl snuck away. Don't know when she did this. She's been in this room this whole time. According to her, she snuck away into the kitchen, packed a whole basket of food, brought the basket, I guess, outside, somehow snuck out and got into this sled. And Pappy didn't realize this sled was like heavy as shit. I guess it would have been Licorice. I guess Licorice would have been like, why is this shit so heavy with this one little boy? But anyway, the little girl's been in there the whole time, right? Well, drama happens and there's a bear. Okay, this bear appears and now you're like, oh my god, someone's gonna fucking die. So luckily they have Licorice there. So Licorice is fighting the bear. Lily's dumbass somehow gets to the edge of a cliff and like falls off the side. So now she's hanging on and she's reaching for Pappy, but she ends up sliding down this hill, right? Licorice is fighting the bear and I think he won. I don't remember the outcome of that. But the bear like goes off. Or did he fall? No, I think the bear falls over the cliff. I don't know. It's something stupid. So, Licorice is fine. He didn't get eaten or anything. But now Pappy has to go find his sister. Now, mind you, she just slid down a hill, right? So they go down the hill, but there's no Lily. She's nowhere to be found. So now fucking Lily's lost. Okay. That's not funny. But where the fuck did this little girl go? Also, this is funny scene where the sled is moving and everything looks like it's moving. But when you look at Pappy's hair, it's just sitting there. So Judy makes it back to the house and she comes in and she talks to the kids and she's like, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's like, where are my children at? And they're like, they went to the North Pole. It's just like, what the fuck? My kids went to the North Pole. They're like, yeah, girl, look, Mavilda was trying to trick you. So they spilled the tea and they tell her everything, right? And Judy's like, what the fuck? So Judy goes and confronts Mavilda and she's like, bitch, look, what are you doing? And Mavilda's like, oh, first of all, I know you're not talking to me that way. So Mavilda now takes this little situation, right? Oh, you're gonna come to me with this bullshit? Okay, well, how about you fired? Okay, so Mavilda fires Judy. Are you serious? Girl, this is literally when you call the police. You have 5 witnesses. I mean, they have to believe the children, but you have 5 witnesses that told you, like. Anyway, so now Mavilda's like, not only is she pissed off that Judy confronted her, now she's like, oh, I'm gonna teach these kids a lesson. These kids are just telling everything, just telling all my business. So now Mavilda gets on the phone and calls this dude named Mel. Because now she wants to teach the kids a lesson. Like, look, y'all snitching, and I'm gonna go get this fucking tree knocked down and see how you feel about that. So now she calls this guy named Mel, right? Now I think it's so funny because she's on the phone with this guy Mel saying, hey, I need you to come over here now and cut this tree down. However, she mentioned to Frank earlier on the phone, the guy who's supposed to set up Judy, to also cut this tree down. So I don't understand why are you telling 2 different people? See, when you're committing crimes, y'all, you want to involve the least amount of people. Oh wait, you know what? It's the other way around. I think Mel was the first guy. That's the Judy guy. And then she calls a guy named Frank. Okay, you know what? Who cares? But anyway, it's 2 different dudes. Okay, so Frank does show up this time, right? This guy Frank. He shows up, he has a chainsaw, he's about to cut this tree down. But then Judy and the kids see this and they're like, oh, no, you're not, right? So they come outside and they hold a protest. They stand in front of the tree. They're like, hell no, we won't go. Okay, you're not cutting this tree down. And Mavilda's telling this guy like, shit, kill them all, I don't care. And this guy's like, I'm not doing that. Judy's like, look, I'm gonna fucking go tell the mayor like everything you're doing, okay? Like, now you know these kids love this tree because they're weirdos and this is like their only friend. And now you're gonna cut it down? Like, I am going to fucking tell on you. And Mavilda's like, no, you're not. And it just so happens that the mayor is now driving by the orphanage, sees the commotion, and gets out, and now he's all like, what's going on here? So now Mavilda's fucked, right? Because Judy's like, let me tell you what happened there. Okay, there is so much happening right now. So, Pappy and Licorice show up. And he's like, mommy, oh my God. And she's like, God damn it, why the fuck? Who told you to go to goddamn North Pole? So, he's like, well, not only did I go to the North Pole, I lost Lily. Lily just lost somewhere in the mountain. And so, And also, too, all of a sudden, there's like this weird like aerial shot of what's happening, and you just see like these people, I don't know, these town folk, like these nosy ass neighbors just came out of nowhere, and now they're just standing around watching all this shit go down, right? Which I think is just really funny. So the mayor is like, first of all, why are these kids outside with these dirty ass clothes? And Judy's like, Mavilla didn't buy them shit. Okay, she just took all your money. And then you're looking around like, well, where the fuck did Mavilda go? Like, she disappeared when the mayor kind of showed up, right? But look, y'all, all of a sudden out of nowhere, Mavilda reappears and takes the chainsaw, and she is about to cut the tree down herself, right? But then, I don't know, some kind of Christmas magic happens where this lightning bolt out of nowhere just comes down and fucking shocks her and just sends her flying just in just some random direction. But what's so funny is that there's never a scene afterwards where people go to like see if she's okay, see if she needs medical attention. She just gets struck by lightning, goes flying, and the scene just continues. People are just still talking to themselves among each other. And you don't hear not one person go, oh my God, like, is she dead? Like, we don't know where she goes. So I guess the reason that the tree was struck is because it was Santa Claus. So all of a sudden Santa Claus' ass appears and comes flying around. And as he passes by, he feels the need to just enchant the tree and just put lights on it, right? So now the tree has Christmas lights on it. Okay, thank you, Santa. No one asked for this. Like, give me money. And then he also sprinkles some fairy dust, and the kids magically are standing in new clothes, right? So Santa has given them clothes. I'm pretty sure like they need braces, and probably like, when's the last time they went to the doctor? Whatever. He's like, these trashy kids look awful. Here's some new clothes. So, and look at Santa, y'all. Okay, you saw how these people in this town look, right? They're creepy already. But then, I don't know, did they run out of money? Or maybe they didn't know like how they wanted Santa to look. But it looks like they just took like a still picture from some picture, I don't know. But look at Santa. This is just awful. He don't match what the people look like. I mean, we do find out what happened to Lily this whole time. She's been missing. I mean, they don't say this, but I am assuming when she slid down the hill, Santa knew. Maybe Santa was in the neighborhood. I don't know. But she's in Santa's sleigh. So she hops off the sleigh. She's like, Mommy, right? So now they're reunited. Okay. Out of nowhere, Judy's husband appears. So I'm guessing this is like Christmas Eve or something. I don't know if she knew he was coming on Christmas Eve. Anyway, he's there because he has to like conclude the special, right? So the mayor walks over to Judy and he's like, okay, well, you know what? Mavilda ain't shit. How about you be the new keeper of the orphanage, right? Because you're just so awesome. And Judy's like, okay, sure. And what was it? Her husband says something along the lines of,
Wait a minute. You can't take this job. That's right. Because you'll be busy helping me raise 9 children.
9 children? But Ray, we only have 2 children. Do you mean that?
Yes. From now on, they are going to have a father and a mother.
She's like, okay. But, yeah, the problem with that is he mentions there's 9 kids. Blech. This whole special, there were 5 original orphans plus their 2 kids. So that I remember when I first saw this, I really sat there thinking like, wait a minute, 5 plus 2. I was like, were there other kids around that I just didn't see in this story? No. I don't know if there was supposed to be 9. I don't know if the writers accidentally put 9. I don't know if the guy reading the script said 9, but it was actually a 7 and no one caught it in like post-production. I don't know. But he says it's 9 children. And still to this day, that just fucking drives me crazy. You guys, guess who shows up? Mavilda. So just out of nowhere, for no reason, Mavilda appears around, I guess it's the orphanage. She's like around the corner and she peeps around. And she's fine. She ain't got no burn marks. You know, usually when people get struck by a lightning, like their hair gets all static and whatever, like it's a funny bit. No, her hair's fine. It's like nothing happened to her. So I don't know if Santa just like didn't kill this lady. Like I mean, he's not Zeus. You know, Zeus struck that damn tree. Her ass would be dead and splattered. But I guess maybe since Santa sent this lightning bolt, it's like a magical lightning. So it didn't kill this lady. I guess it knocked her behind the building. But again, no one went to go check to see if this lady's okay or anything. You think like the fire department and ambulance will be like coming to the orphanage, but whatever. So she comes around this corner and then Judy comes over and she's like, yep, you fired. I'm the new person, so deal with it. And then the narrator's like, well, you guys, everyone lived happily ever after. Mavilda becomes Judy's assistant. Now, I don't know if Judy flipped the script and was like, you go fucking wash the floors. You go fucking do this. You go fucking do that. We don't know. But, I'm sorry. Why is this lady not in jail? The mayor knows everything. Judy knows everything. The kids know everything. The dog knows everything. She's abused the dog earlier. You got Mel and Frank who could come and testify and be like, yep, she told me to do this. And we gambled all the money that you gave her. There are so many cases on this lady and she just gets a happy ending. Bullshit. And my friends, that concludes the Christmas tree. This is the dumbest special I've ever seen. Like, it's so messed up. So what do you guys think of the Christmas tree? Do you want to watch it? I feel like you guys should watch it. This is an excuse to just show your kids, like, hey kids, let's watch this and just see if they can sit through the whole thing. It's so stupid. Yeah, but I forgot to look this up. I don't even know where my phone is at. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the studio that made this made it thinking like, oh, we're going to get into the Christmas holiday thing. And they made this shit. And then the reception was not good. So I think that was like the one and only Christmas special that this company did. If that. I don't know if they went to do other things, but if I remember correctly, I think this is the movie where this company's like, we're going to make Christmas things. And they were like, no, that didn't work out. Let me know in the comments below if you ever seen this. Do you remember this? If you do end up watching it, let me know what you think. All right, y'all. So that was my review again of 1991's The Christmas Tree. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next festive episode. So until then, TTFN.